Good, Mitch?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel White. I'm from Thunder Bay, Ontario, and I wanted to welcome you to the SendOutCard's presentation. The information that I'm going to share with you is going to change your life, not only financially, but also emotionally. If you apply the information you hear today, it will completely transform you, as it did for me. So I'll just give you a little bit of my story on how I got started with SendOutCards. So I was gifted a book, and in the book it talked about SendOutCards, and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. It sounds like, honestly, the answer to all of my challenges of getting to the mail. So what happened was, about 7 years ago, I moved away from my community, which had all of my family, my nieces, my nephews, everyone. And I moved to a remote island on the Pacific to teach. And I wanted to be auntie of the year moving away because I had, missed birthdays and stuff. So I'd go out and buy all these gifts and cards, and I never get them to the mail. So when I read about this send out cards thing, I was like, oh my God, this is so it. I'm going to be auntie of the year. So I immediately hopped on board and started asking questions. And Mitch was the one I was put in touch with. So Mitch said, hey, do you think you'd consider, doing this and making money? And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. Like, this sounds something like I could get into. So I signed up with the marketing bundle and the distributorship right off the hop. And interestingly, how it, came about was that my mom was a huge card sender. I really wasn't until I moved away. And I now realize with SendOutCards how important it is to stay connected with cards, in that my mom did that. And my mom passed away 4 years ago now, actually. And her eulogy and everything everyone talked about in her memories was all of the cards she sent and how much it touched them. So for me, being with SendOutCards is only helping me carry that legacy on, and being able to really see how much it meant to those people that were receiving cards. Like, my mom would even go out and buy, the little punch out Valentines. She'd punch them all out and mail them to my cousins. And I have like 80 cousins. So like, she was always, sending cards. Christmas cards started in August at our house on the corner of the table she had cleared, and she hand wrote every single card. So I know today, if she were alive, she'd be all over this. So with that being said, I had no, question in my mind why I was doing send out cards. To take that one step further, I've now started my own business in consulting. And with that has allowed me to connect with people through send out cards. And actually last night, through send out cards connection, I got offered a gig to do a business plan for a new starting business, to sit down and consult with them around a business plan. So, I'm seeing now the fruitions of how SendOutCards is really helping me, not only in my personal relationships, but also helping me, with driving my business and increasing, who I'm meeting and networking with. So that's my story with SendOutCards. And I am going to carry on with the business presentation. Now, we're going to make this short and sweet, only because we know this is your lunchtime, and we just want to, really share with you how amazing this system really is. So, SendOutCards, like I said, is making a positive impact on people around the world every single day. And we want you to be a part of this movement without giving up anything you currently do. So that is the beauty about SendOutCards, is I can do it when I have slots of time. I have a full-time job right now, plus I'm doing a little bit of consulting on the side, plus SendOutCards, and I squeeze it in, and it almost works hand in hand with everything that I'm doing anyway, so it's actually perfect. Okay, so SendOutCards was founded in 2003 by Cody Bateman. Our international headquarters is located in Salt Lake City, Utah. SendOutCards is a member of the Direct Sellers Association. So what that means is that we are in compliance with everything that falls under the Direct Sellers Association. So it means that we're not breaking any rules. It's not your pyramid scheme. It's not any of that. So Cody's goal was to take the greeting card and gifting business from an offline traditional brick and mortar environment to an online click and order environment. Just like Amazon did for books, Netflix did for movies, and iTunes did for music. These $3 billion companies have been able to collapse inefficiencies in our marketplace. In other words, they have made our lives easier. Amazon has changed the way we purchase a lot of things, right? Instead of going to a store, we go online and order whatever we need from them from the comfort of our home. Now, that's really big up here in Northwestern Ontario because we only have one place to shop from. So I use Amazon a lot. The way we rent movies is totally different now. Netflix allows us to watch movies or TV shows on demand. And iTunes has done the same for the way we purchase music. It's hard to find a music store today. No one buys CDs. We buy tracks off albums from our phones and tablets. And you know, it's interesting with iTunes, I just signed up for a subscription and I, every month, get access to any music that I want through iTunes, which is awesome. SendOutCards is doing the exact same thing in the greeting card and gifting industry. Today, from the comfort of your home, office, phone, or tablet, you can create a card and press send. SendOutCards will print it, stuff it, stamp it, and mail it, which is awesome because that was my problem, was getting to the mail. So we can safely say that the digital revolution is underway. The largest taxi company owns no taxis, Uber. The largest telecom company owns no lines, Skype. The largest media owner creates no content, Facebook. The largest movie house owns no cinemas, Netflix. And the largest software vendors do not create the apps, Google and Apple. And soon to be, the largest greeting card and gifting company has no stores, SendOutCards. So SendOutCards is the best customer appreciation and customer retention program in the world. SendOutCards has sent over 140 million greeting cards and over 5 million gifts in the past 13 years. No other company sends more first-class mail than SendOutCards. You can create these very personalized cards from your computer or from your smartphone. It doesn't matter if you're an Android or an iOS user, you can send gratitude from wherever you are. I absolutely love this because I use my phone way more than I use my computer. So it makes it very easy and handy. So today we live in a mobile world. We live in a world of instant gratification. We live in a world where business needs to get done on the go. Look at all these things we do from our phone today, including business. So did you know that 80% of all business follow-up is a need to say thank you, it was nice to meet you, or looking forward to working with you, to the people you do business with? With our First Impressions Kit, you not only will make a great first impression, but a great lasting impression. This preset campaign comes in our black signature satin card or white signature pearl cardstock. Watch how easy it is to send one of these cards in less than a minute. So, from the SendOutCards app on your phone, you're going to click on Campaigns. You will see the preset cards in the white and black, in white or black, and they are ready to send. When I click on New Possibilities, the card appears. Swipe to the left and the inside left of the card appears. By tapping on the picture frame, you can now add a picture from your phone, your SendOutCards website, or take a picture on the spot. By touching the picture, it automatically populates into the frame on your card. By swiping to the left again, it will bring up the right side of the card with a preset message. You can override the message with a custom message if you wish. Swiping to the left again will show you the back of the greeting card. And you have the ability to change the branding on the backs of the cards as well. Next, you'll need to send the card somewhere. It can be to someone already in your contacts, or you can create a new contact. You can submit or cancel your order at any time, or go in and modify it afterwards. But you only have a certain window of time to do that. And right now it's okay till about midnight, but come Christmas time, you got to get in there quickly if you want to make any modifications, because we're printing very fast at Christmas time. So here's what the finished product looks like. You can use the same process with any type of card you wish. Example, birthday, holiday, congratulations. Now let's talk about being a customer of SendOutCards and how much does this all cost and how does it work. So we have many customer options, including our preferred customer subscription at $39 a month. So just so you're aware, we're talking US dollars when we talk about all of the money with SendOutCards. This offers you the lowest price point at 39 cents a point. There's no commitment and you can cancel at any time, so you can turn it on and off as you need the points. And you may also choose our pay-as-you-go option. The kicker with that is you pay a little bit more for each point, and you pay between 43 cents and 66 cents per point. The more points you buy, the less you pay. So those are the other options. So what we've done is we have some really cool things you can add onto your cards and stuff. For example, I talked about the custom brand back and the campaigns. So we've bundled all of our favorites together to give you a savings. So all three customer bundles are great value, as you can see, and the marketing and business bundle include that first impressions kit. So that first impressions kit is an already created campaign like the card I showed you previous. This product by itself is a $249 value. The personal bundle gives you enough points to send 33 cards or 7 cards if you add our world famous 2-pack brownies, and they are good. The marketing bundle will allow you to send 66 cards or 14 cards with brownies, and the business bundle will allow you to send 133 cards or 30 cards with brownies. So the person who invited you here will make sure you choose the best bundle for your needs. So everyone can benefit from using SendOutCards because everyone sends a card or a gift at some point. However, if you want to share SendOutCards with others and get paid to do so, you can become a distributor for fully refundable application deposit of $50 with an annual renewal fee of $59. So we give you a deal in the first year, $9 off. You will get everything you need to build a successful business, including a card and gift sending platform, the mobile app, and our social media platform, Sincere, all for free. A contact manager, back office, and marketing websites, training, and customer support is also included. So there are 4 types of people who join SendOutCards. You're one if you want to be a customer and you see the value in using it and just want to be a customer, and that's all. You're 2 if you want to be a referral partner. That means that you have a wide network, you know people who would love to use this, but you really at this point don't have the time to be going out and sharing it or doing these presentations. So whoever you invited you here and you sign up with, they will go and do your referrals and share SendOutCards with them, and you'll make the money. You're 3 if you want to earn money on the side of what you're currently doing, which is what I do. And you're 4 if you want to eventually replace your current income. After I show you the income potential, I will ask you again if you're a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. So for every marketing bundle you sell, you can earn up to $335. Remember, this is US dollars. So we get paid in US dollars, which is awesome. when you're Canadian, because it's like almost double, I swear. You can also earn up to $195 for every marketing bundle sold in your organization, and that bonus is paid to an unlimited number of levels. Double these bonuses on business bundles sold, and you'll receive half the commissions on personal bundles sold. So these are the one-time bonuses here. So for example, let's say I bought the marketing bundle. So whoever my upline was made that money, and just once for every bundle that's sold. Now, the beauty of this is there's also a residual income. So I'm going to talk about that now. You can earn up to 20% on your personal customer volume, and you can show others how to do the same. If you personally sponsor 3 distributors and they did the same 7 levels deep, you would have 3,279 distributors in your organization. You'll receive a 2% override on all the customer volume on levels 1 to 6 and 5% on level 7. How big of a team do you want to build, and how many customers will each of your team members have? You do the math. So that's just a very, perfect world for the residual income. But even if you look at, half of that or a quarter of that, or, break it down to however you want to work it, the residual income's great. For me, it's been great right now because I only do it part-time, but it's right now, helping pay my car insurance every month. And the more I work it, then it's going to be paying my vehicle payment. And then I can slowly look at, freeing up some of my time so that I can, go on trips and live a little more life. So that's, part of the reason why I'm doing this as an income. And the second reason is just I love the product and totally believe in it. So like I said, there are 4 types of people that use SendOutCards. 1 is a customer, 2 is a referral partner, 3 is doing it part-time, and 4 is replacing your current income. So when you get back with the person who invited you here, you can let them know where you are, and then you can get started. So just so you know, SendOutCards is changing the lives of thousands of people all over the world. It's time to get started, and you need to decide if you want to be part of this revolution and gifting industry. It's absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend it. Now, I'm really super excited to have one of my teammates on this call to share with you how SendOutCards has totally enhanced her business and her life. So I'd like to introduce Valerie Bizzoni, who is a marketing and client care coordinator for a mortgage agent. And Valerie's used SOC for 4 years and used it as a customer. Just in the last year, 2016, she became a distributor. And I can't wait for her to talk about her story because I've heard it, and it's absolutely amazing. So Valerie sent over 2,500 cards since she's been using the system, and her business has doubled because of that. And I think that that is absolutely amazing. And this woman is like the logo for SendOutCards and how to, really nurture those relationships with your clients and, your business. So I'd like to welcome Valerie.
Rachel, I don't know how to thank you for that kind of, that intro. Holy smoke. You'd think I was getting an Academy Award.
You're a rock star, Valerie.
That's awesome. Thanks for having me, actually, because I have been a proponent of SendOutCards for quite some time. And just to kind of give you a little brief and a little story about myself, who am I? Like you said, Rachel, I am a marketing and client care coordinator for a mortgage agent who happens to be my husband. His name is Robert. And when I joined him in 2008, my job function was database management, which included sending out newsletters, emails, and all business-related activity to our clients so that they are constantly in the know in our business. But what was slightly missing was the kind of touches I was making to our clients. So in other words, how was I appreciating them? And that is huge in this business, and mortgage related business and real estate. When you have client relationships, that is the value that you have for yourself. And that's where Mitch Paquette comes into the story. I met Mitch at a networking group 4 years ago, and she was a SendOutCards distributor in our group. And she had approached me asking what I do to stay on top of mind with our clients. And when I told her my setup, she wanted me to try the SendOutCards program. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I was a little skeptical at first because I had so many things on the go that I didn't want all of this to be redundant. So I said to her, you know what, I'll try one card. I got on the system and saw that I can completely customize the card. I uploaded a picture, started typing the inside of the card, and then I sent it to a family member. And I think that took me all but a minute and a half. Then I pressed send and off it went. And I thought to myself, oh my God, where did it go? Well, like you said in your presentation, it got printed, stuffed, stamped, and mailed. And I didn't have to lift my butt from the seat. It was incredible. I couldn't believe how easy that was. And I was able to customize it. It was nuts. A few days later, I got a phone call from my relative, and they thanked me incessantly for that card. And at that point, I went back to Mitch again, and then I asked if I can send a few more cards. And this time I wanted to send to our clients just to give it a shot. I followed the same steps. So this time I sent 10 cards in 10 minutes, all completely customized. And SendOutCards has about 30,000 cards to choose from. It's insane. I sent thank you for your business, happy birthday, happy mortgage anniversary, love your haircut, hoping you have a better day today cards, love your dog's haircut, all that stuff with their picture in it. And of course, social media is a great tool that you can actually take pictures from, and you can surprise them with it, which is so fantastic. And you name it, okay? So everyone who has received these cards had nothing but great things to say. And guess what? All of our clients, they felt so good about getting a card from their mortgage broker team. Now, who does that? It took nothing, just gratitude to your clients and referral partners in your business. And I also use it for personal use as well. So I use it for my family and friends. They receive cards for holidays and birthdays, and they get gifts from us as well. So they love it. They absolutely love it. And we also have a family logo in the back, like a family branding. They absolutely love that personal touch. And just as an FYI, if you have ever sent those delicious brownies as a gift, they are fantabulous. Send them to yourself, and I promise you they're to die for. But I digress. I mean, like Rachel said, I'm into SendOutCards for 4 years, and I've been using this program pretty much exclusively for our business. And why? We're thinking to ourselves, why spend our marketing appreciation dollars on flyers and other promotions that just kind of go out there and just, is sort of like just, you want to be self-promoting, but what you want to do is, the biggest thing is you want to have a wonderful connection with your clients. And we would much rather spend our money on them, as they are the true value of our business. And it is relationship building. This is a relationship building tool. And we appreciate our clients and our referral partners. They are our cheerleaders. And as Rachel said, since 2013, I sent to date over 2,500 cards. I think I'm in 2,600 cards right now, so I'm a bit of an addict. So, and then since that time, we started implementing SendOutCards in our business has doubled. It has brought our business on a whole new level, and we refer to our clients as family. And because of my strong belief in the system, I also became a distributor back in 2016 for SendOutCards, because it was a natural progression for me. I'm a massive blabbermouth when it comes to things that I love. And if I love something, I'm going to shout it out to everybody. And when Mitch approached me, she said, you know what, just become a distributor, because you know what, you can still do this. You can do your daily work, and you don't have to go out and do anything. If someone is interested, you just refer them to me, and I will show them how the program works and how they can send cards today. And that's all it took. I didn't have to do anything. And I'm a proud addict, and I'm a self-imposed crazy card lady. And that's my story. How's that?
That was great. Thank you, Val. You know what? I will confess too. Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a cardaholic.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like it's gone beyond addiction. I will think of anything to send a card, and when somebody gets a card, they're oh wow, this is so great, and you love hearing that. It's so nice to make somebody's day, and I've vowed that every day I send a card to somebody who may or may not need it. You know what I mean? They just need a smile today, and that's what I love about this program.
Absolutely. And that feeling you get when you know you've made someone's day.
You got
That's
it.
what I love about it. Thank you so much, Val.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty. So with that being said, if you're on the call today, get back with the person, like I mentioned, who invited you here and, get signed up. This is the thing to do, man. I'm telling you. Now we do have how do I say it? Katerina?
It's Katrina, like the hurricane.
Okay. Hi, Katrina. So you said you're with Remax?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Toronto.
Oh, okay, cool. So I
work in Toronto.
Pardon?
Live in Mississauga, but work in Toronto.
Oh, great. That's awesome. I just wanted to give you a shout out. Thank you for being on the call. And I wanted to share with you too, I have quite a few Remax representatives from up here using SendOutCards as well. So Vince Mirabelli, I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and Christina Leger. So quite a few Remax agents using it here too. So I just thought I'd share that with you. They love it and they love the ease and grace of it. So.
Well, it's because this is where we lack a lot of times, is we get so busy and we forget to kind of go back into our database for clients 3 years ago, like the anniversaries of closings. After a few years, they get forgotten. It's just a lot that can take off of my plate. I got a card from Valerie, and I have to say I was impressed because, well, she also sent me a little golden egg, which was cute. So the joke of it was this. So the office paged me, Katrina, there's an envelope we put in, there's something that came in the mail for you. I'm thinking, oh, okay. So I asked one of the girls to open it, and she's like, well, it's a card, but it has you on it. I mean, what do you mean me on it? Well, your picture's here, and there's a picture of you and some other people, and they've got arrows pointing on you, and it says, read me this card. Like, I'll be honest, I thought I had like some kind of stalker. I'm thinking, oh my God. Yes, laugh, Valerie, laugh. So
I'm notorious for getting pictures. So
she went on my website, I guess, or Googled me and I thought that I was thoroughly impressed with that, because everybody knows I'm that person you call if you want to find out about something. Like the other day, one of my girlfriends told us about a friend of ours whose son committed suicide, and I was devastated. I needed to know more. So, I went on her Facebook page. Within 10 minutes, I knew the history of her son, who his father was, who his friends were, what happened. And she was like, how did you do that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm good at sussing out information. Anyway, Valerie blew me away with this card and this little golden egg, which sits in my glove compartment of my car, because this is a golden egg of abundance, and I need abundance. So I appreciate that. It was very thoughtful, very different, and I was wowed by it. So.
You know what, Katrina, and there's a like Rachel was saying, there's a whole whack of realtors that use this program, and they've got an excellent. There's one in particular who talks about the different ideas that you can implement when you're using SendOutCards to actually do your marketing and doing your and doing any other kind of.
Valerie. She muted herself. And Katrina, if you do end up, getting ready to get started, I do have a couple campaigns that I made for my Remax realtors that I'd be willing to share with you too. I have a FSBO campaign and a buyer's campaign. Yeah. So what I've created was like 5 cards that go out over the year, that one's like Happy Spring, one's Oh Canada, one's I can't believe it's been a year in your house, and then there's one that asks for referrals. So it just drips out over the year, and you just put them on it as soon as they, buy a house. Boom, it's done.
What I like about this, it's more than, because we were taught to use handwritten notes. And
Buffini.
Yes,
So,
and I understand
yeah.
that, but I'll be honest with you, I don't have time for handwritten notes. I don't. The time that I'm spending doing the handwritten notes, I could be doing something else. If I have something generate, if I could click and say, send this person this, 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 it also saves me from having to drive around. I like to meet my clients a lot. Like I like to be in their face. So, I mean, at least once a year, I'll pop by with a bottle of wine or just pop by to say hi. You know, I'll send random emails and they know they're meant specifically for them. I call names, I call animal names. It's not like a mass. I hate being a mass produced correspondence.
Mm-hmm. So you
I hate.
totally understand the value and power in nurturing relationships,
Oh,
obviously.
you know what? I make a really good living on relationships only. I don't have a lot of new clients. Most of my business is referrals. So it's my walking billboards who send people my way. Either they're repeat clients or they're referrals. So for me, you know, I'm not going to spend $10,000 on a billboard to be like another, you know, I don't want to call names like Sam McDaddy, but I mean, he's carved out his niche and God bless him. Not all of us want to be, you know, superstar agents. We want to make a living and be happy. So period.
Yeah, I love it. So I don't know if you're aware too, you can also upload your own personal handwriting font.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, because they don't want to see my handwriting. Jesus.
Oh, well, that's just the whole, one step more personal too, or
I
your
could have
own
been a doctor or
signature.
a judge. Yeah, I've got the worst handwriting ever. Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm going to close the meeting if you guys want to stay on and chat more, because I have another appointment here in 15
No,
minutes.
that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna give Valerie a call anyway, and we can kind of touch base. But if you know, if you have people who are willing to share their campaigns, that would be great too. I think.
Yeah, so Valerie, I told her I would share a couple of my, I have some already created campaigns for realtors.
Okay, perfect.
So when she, is ready to get started and go, we can connect and I'll share those campaigns with her.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks, Katrina.
All right.
Have a great day.
You guys too.